3, 2, 1.
Oh my!
What up, Rep Pack? It's your boy here, King Reptar, back with another video. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Camera, it's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rep Pack, because today you guys love the unbreakable items. After doing a little bit of research, I found probably one of my favorite things ever to appear on this series. I found a hard hat that is a ludicrous amount of money. It was a lot of money to buy, but I found one that is supposed to basically, no pun intended, but crush the competition when it comes to hard hats. So we're gonna find out right now. Come take a step over here. This is what we have, is a regular hard hat. This is the one that you probably see like your mom or dad if they work in any kind of construction type field. This is the one. And how much would you say we paid for this, Parker?
$5, $7?
Yeah, maybe somewhere in that range. Probably even less than that. Hard hats overall really aren't that expensive. But what if I told you I have a hard hat over here? It was $250.
I would say that you're lying.
Well, I have one. So this, like I said, your typical hard hat right here. Nobody really wants this. This is your run-of-the-mill. Oh, like this is somebody who does cat calls, okay? This is the one that's just eating a sandwich, even when it's not his break. You really don't want to work with a guy that wears this, do you?
Probably not after that, no.
So this is what that hard hat came in. You know you got quality. I don't know if it's $200 worth it, but this one came in a box. Let me know if you guys have ever gotten a hard hat in a box. So right here, this is a Lift Dax carbon fiber hard hat. This hat is made completely out of carbon fiber. Now, like somebody who wears a hat like this.
Oh my.
Oh yes, they don't be doing no cat calls. This kind of person's a professional. So here we go. We're gonna be testing out the difference, but let me break down exactly what this does though. The way Lift designed this, the reason why it is $200 is because this thing is almost completely carbon fiber. Real carbon fiber, not cheap. Carbon fiber is expensive, but not just that, it's double layered carbon fiber. And it's very thick carbon fiber. That was a lot better than just plastic, right?
I mean, yeah.
What we're gonna be doing is seeing how well that actually works. They actually designed this using the same technology they use in extreme sports helmets.
That makes sense.
Exactly. So, you know, maybe this is not what you want to protect you. So I'm gonna link down below if you're interested in the Lift hat. This is not a sponsorship. I just think knowing about this could save your life if you work in construction.
And one of the things you want to protect most is probably your head.
Exactly. At least one of them. And probably the second one too.
From more like a biological though.
Yeah, exactly. Protect all heads. And I'm gonna put a test on screen, guys. This is actually a test. I'll put the link to the channel that did it. Basically using a hydraulic press, what type of hard hats are the best. It was like a school experiment, I think, or something like that. It's the only hard hat testing I could find on YouTube. But they use a hydraulic press and they show how all the different hard hats, plastic and metal, holds up to extreme amounts of weight using a hydraulic press versus the Lift. The metal one dented, the plastic one broke, and the Lift didn't even move. Alright guys, so what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna start off light here because obviously I don't want to do anything we don't need to do until we need to do it. So right here, Parker's got a mallet, which is pretty much the best thing for impact without it actually killing me. We're gonna be doing a mallet test and comparing what kind of impact. Obviously it's a hard hat, so hopefully they shouldn't break it. But I can tell you what level of impact I'm feeling. Alright, so I'm gonna be trying the Lift hat first, and we'll see if I can feel how much impact I can feel, and then we'll try not the Lift helmet, the $7 one. That's smart. Start off soft. Start off real soft. Okay, I'll get low so you can do it. 3, 2, 1. Soft first. Nothing. Okay, I mean that was a real soft hit, so hopefully. Okay, keep going. It's loud. I'm more worried about this falling off in between the hits than anything. Nothing? Dude, okay, give me one last good hit. I think we can move on. Nothing. The only reason I'm holding it, guys, is because I got a lot of hair, so it's moving a lot, and I don't want, Parker hit, and then it falls off, and then poof. Hard hat for Lift. Honestly, you can actually feel, like, the second layer. When you feel it hitting, like, I can feel it giving, and then something popping back out. Okay, so those are some pretty hard hits with the mallet. Now let's try it out with this hard hat. Let's see what we got here. 3, 2, 1. Oh my, I just bit down on my own teeth. I'm not being dramatic. My neck hurts right now. Oh, okay, one more, harder. Okay, that's the limit of what I can take. Oh God, that.
I feel bad for doing that, man.
It's like you feel all the jolt. Like I wouldn't say that like.
Bro, it's dented.
He just dented the hard hat with just a mallet, guys.
It's really hard to see, but like when you see the curvature, you can see it. But yeah, right there.
I would say like my neck is actually hurt. Like, I'm not doing this for the camera. My neck actually is like feeling a little bit of like the impact. Again, this is not a sponsored product, so we're gonna keep going with this. Let's go outside and turn it up a notch and see how that works. All right, guys. So we're gonna get into some pretty significant testing, but starting out, we're gonna just show you what could happen if you didn't have a hard hat. We're gonna be situationally showing some different things. This is an actual test they use on some construction sites. I'll put a clip on screen. So that's what we're gonna try and do. So right here we have the melon. We're gonna see what kind of damage. This is not that high. We're gonna see what kind of damage it does. Then we're gonna try it with the hard hat and see how that fares. And you can see why you might need a hard hat. This is just a second story. So if you were doing construction, somebody's in the second story, this bolt happened to roll off the building. What would it do? Let's find out.
Oh, well.
Damn, dude. That's what would happen, possibly. Let's see how far this went in. And that, again, was 10 feet, a second story. If you were on a construction site like 5, 6 stories, probably go through your whole damn body.
Ooh.
Okay, now let's try it with the hard hat and see if you wouldn't open up a new orifice. Okay, guys, so down here now we have the lift hat. We're gonna be putting this on top of this mini watermelon. The full-size watermelon didn't fit in there easily, so we're gonna put this so it's well covered, just like that. So this way we'll know if this survives or not. We're gonna use the lift hat because I think either one will work on this, but what we're gonna do, it's gonna move a little bit more fast-paced after this one. We're gonna be dropping a few things that could fall off a building in a construction site and see how a regular watermelon holds up versus the one of the hard hat. Let's try with the bolt again and see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Well, oh yeah, it scratched it up a little tiny bit, but not too really bad at all. I mean, it is a hard hat, so you can't expect it to get dirty. So we got this right here, but is he safe? Is his head cracked? He is just as good as new. So that just shows you exactly how important a hard hat could be. So now we're just gonna go through a bunch of different items that could possibly fall off and turn it up as we go and see how much it can hold up to. All right, next up, another easily dropped item, a brick. Oh! Oh! God! All right, hard hat test. Let's see. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was a good drop. Okay, so we definitely got some little
yeah, a little
scuffles.
scuffage, but all right, hard hat. Let's see what we got here. Hey.
That's not bad.
That looks pretty damn good. Okay, next test. All right, next up, no hard hat. We got this flower pot filled with rocks. Let's just say it was on an apartment balcony. 3, 2, 1. Oh!
Oh my god. That was kind of like disturbing.
That was very scary. We gotta clean that up, but let's try the hard hat version. All right, guys, so we got the hard hat down there right now. Another flower pot filled with rocks. Let's see how it fares. When your ex shows up with one of those boom boxes trying to serenade you. 3, 2, 1. So let's see how it fared. Some more scuffage, but no actual dentage, and dude, it is good, dude. That is freaking epic.
Dude, I knew I believed in this hard hat.
I do too. So we still have some more notches because I thought that was gonna be what broke it, guys. My notch limit. I'm at the top of the notches. Exceed expectations. Here we go. Now we're doing the black. This could fall. This could fall off the building. Maybe not likely. 3, 2, 1. Oh!
You cut it clean in half.
Yeah, I accidentally went a little bit too much to the front, and it literally just chopped this side in half. So let's try this cinder block again. I'm gonna make sure I get it perfectly accurate this time on the hard hat. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god!
What just happened?
Dude.
Its fibers have torn, but hey man, this is a hard hat. Let's see, did it protect our head though? Ah!
No, I don't believe that.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, there's a crack.
That makes sense.
Okay,
That makes
there's a little damage, but I mean, damn, we just dropped a cinder block on it. But this is not 100% fair, guys, because the thing was from the start, before we did the test, we were a little concerned this will be an issue. So when you put the melon down, you put the hat on it, you notice it doesn't go down all the way. Do you see that? And before it got cracked, it was even more than this. It was kind of like this. So basically, I don't know if the hard hat didn't protect it or if the weight just cracked the melon because this was suspended, you know? So this pushed down on it. I don't even think that I think that crack happened literally just because it didn't get completely covered. A person, you have your shoulders, your body to absorb the impact. A melon, It's a melon. Okay, I think that a person definitely would have survived that.
Yeah.
So the crush test, actually, I'm gonna give that a pass, but that was for blunt impact. Now we're gonna see weight distribution. If we put a lot of weight on this, how much can it support? All right, guys, so what we're gonna be doing is right here we have Parker's car, which weighs like, what, 3 tons?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot.
What we're gonna be doing is I have the regular hard hat here. For the exact same reason I told you guys earlier, I'm gonna be using a coconut because it's a little bit smaller, so it'll be completely covered. And we're gonna see if Parker's car will actually crush the coconut with this one, and then we'll try on the lift hat. All right, guys, so we got the hard hat right here. Like I said, this might be able to support his car. We have no clue. Here we go. Go ahead and move forward slowly. Yeah, it won't let you crush it. It won't even give you the option to crush it. We're gonna have to figure this out real quick. Okay, so we put these pieces of wood so hopefully he can get the height to get on the hat without it moving. This has been pretty hard, actually. Okay, a little more. Oh, okay, a little tiny bit more. Okay, dude. Okay, you know what? You know, this might not prove much for that hat because this is actually able to hold your car too. Right now, your car is sitting top of the hard hat.
I feel this hemisphere.
Look at the car. This car is completely sideways and sitting on the hard hat. That's amazing. All right, he's backing off of it. Let's see what happens. Hey, man. Dude, shout out to this hard hat because that actually worked. All right, now let's try that hat. All right, guys. Now I'm interested to see how this works because this isn't necessarily made for weight. It's made for impact. So this could not work. You know, that, it's just really strong plastic. Whereas this is science for impact, not for this. So let's see what happens. All right, now give it some gas in 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, the freaking hat is sitting underneath his car right now. Oh, okay, so here's what we got. Oh, it did crack a little bit. I had a feeling that was what happened. Our coconut is still okay. So that means if you had just a hard hat on and someone ran over your head, we would have lived. The hat did get a little damaged because, again, guys, this is a hard hat. Usually if something damages it, you would replace it. So the fact that it held it after already being compromised is absolutely amazing. All right, guys, so we're analyzing it right now. And what the most incredible thing about this is, again, guys, I cannot stress you, when you visually look at things, you think that this did better because it looks not as bad as this. But this actually absorbed the impact. This thing was bending in and had pressure on it, whereas this thing actually held the weight and suppressed the energy. The craziest thing is because it was compromised from that cinder block, despite you crushing it with your car, the coconut was okay and it's still solid. Like, it's still, but just so you know, there is no give to this hat yet, despite the compromise. All right, guys, so this is gonna be an aerial shot. So I have the airbow again. I mean, I guess we could have just put the hat sideways and tried it like that, but that's just boring. So what we're gonna do is get up here. This is an aerial snipe shot. We got the hard hat right there. Would it protect you? We're about to find out. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, I can see it.
This is stupid. Nothing is airboat proof. I challenge you guys to submit something to my business email and find me something that is airboat proof.
That's practical and reasonable.
Yes, let's go check out the damage. Oh, I don't even know if Jeff deserved. Yeah, he did. He did deserve it.
He always deserved it.
Holy sh! I was questioning if it would be able to do one side. It did just two sides. And
Holy
Jeff's head was stuck in there. Even if you had a $200 hard hat, if somebody airboat you, you got airboat. All right, guys, so I broke it up a little bit more because I just needed to find some answers. Since it was compromised, it wasn't too bad. Look how thin that is, dude.
That is stupid thin.
That is like paper, dog. So all those tests you guys just saw, the freaking car sitting on it, everything was from something that thin and that lightweight. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here. Check out this video right here where actually we found a survival shoe, a hiking boot that is 100% unbreakable, had steel toes and a steel bottom, guys. You could literally stomp on nails and it would bend them out. We had Parker run over my entire foot and I would have my foot in the shoe and it was fine. So check out that video over there, guys. I'll see you beautiful people over there. And as always, Rep Pack, I'll see you guys in the next one.